everybody, Jolene here from Chi Lifestyle. Hopefully you guys are having a good week. I do apologize. I know I haven't put out any readings this week. Unfortunately, I had to take my son to hospital. Had a severely infected throat infection, and yeah, I've only just come out of hospital, and this is the first time I've actually managed to sit down to do a recording. So I do apologize. This is going to be a general reading. Well, they're all general readings, aren't they, anyway? And this is also, don't forget, my readings are all timeless. So whenever you find this is obviously for you. This is just generally what you're going through right now. What is your current situation? I will throw in a little bit of career and a little bit of loved one, just to kind of bring it all into one. So it's your current situation, your current energies. If it does not resonate, then come back and try another pile. And if it does resonate, then please give it a thumbs up. If you're not ready subscribed, then please consider subscribing. And I will see you at your pile. Okay, so for pile number 1, we have got the turquoise stone. For pile number 2, we have got the green agate. And for pile number 3, we have got the red jasper stone, I think it's called. Okay, so either way, the red stone, the green stone, and the blue stone. So choose one of your piles, and I will, as I said, see you at your pile. Hello, welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 1 with the turquoise stone. This is going to be your reading. Okay, so we have got the guardian angel, 9 of swords, 4 of swords, 5 of crystals, and 2 of hearts. Okay, so let me just adjust this a little bit. Okay, bring that out a little bit. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay, so pile number 1, your current energies is that of the guardian angel. You are trying to perhaps bring a little bit of balance into your life. You may be trying to be a little bit patient at the moment, or you are waiting, okay? This is a card to remind you that your guardian angels are present with you at the moment while you're going through your current situation. And they're trying to help you. So that, it could be a bit of a balancing situation, that where you are trying to be calm, you're trying to be patient, you know, during perhaps something that's quite stressing or a stressful situation. You may be trying to balance a little bit of time, a little bit of energy with friends and family. Maybe it may be time and energy with children, for example. Could be work situation. But it's about balance, moderation, self-control, taking a slow, careful pace, okay? You're wanting to achieve your goals, but this is not a time for you to run forth. It's just a time for you to, just tread a little bit carefully, try to keep a level head at the moment, be a little bit patient, both with yourself and with others, okay? So, again, you are being looked after. You have guardian angels that are looking after you. They're looking after your children, perhaps. Maybe you're a little bit stressed with something that you're dealing with, and just know that, you've got a bit of a peace rose there, and if you can see, there's the peace rose. And your guardian angels are letting you know that, even your children, here's the children doing their homework or reading or whatever, that, and a little kitty, don't forget about balancing fun, I suppose. But yeah, it's just to let you know that, even your children, your family, they're all really being looked after right now, and it's nothing for you to really stress about, okay? There you have got, with the 9 of swords, you're kind of expecting kind of the worst in the situation. You're kind of stressed about the worst in the situation. What's funny about this card, and if you see the 10, so in the number 9, he is surrounded by a dragon, okay? He has got all these swords up. He's trying to protect himself from this, vicious dragon, and he's quite upset, and he's quite anxious, and he doesn't really know what to do. The funny thing is that the 10 of swords in this deck actually has the dragon encircled by the swords. So it's almost like, and he's holding the sword. So it's almost like that is what you need to do. The number 9 is also generally one that's nearing completion. Number 10 means something is then now complete. So what this is saying is you can expect for things to get better now. Okay, once you get out of your head, once you realize that you actually have the weapon to tame the dragon, whatever the dragon is your outside external circumstances, whatever your circumstances are, you have the sword, you have the weapon, you are able to actually slay the dragon. Okay, when you realize that, your circumstances become a lot more better. Okay, so again, this is all in your head. This vicious dragon that you feel like is encircling you, encircling your family, or encircling your life, or this danger, whatever it may be. This is to tell you that you've actually got the weapons to do so. Okay, so don't allow the dragons within your head or in your mind or whatever to take over your life. Okay, because again, the Ten of Swords is when you finally realize you actually have the strength to take this on, and you then put the dragon within the circle, and the dragon's then surrounded by the knives. Okay, so you're almost at the end of a bad stage in your life. What you don't see coming is a time of peace. This is a time where, you're going to take a bit of a time out. It's a time, for some of you, you may even decide to go fishing. It's a peaceful time. It's a time for prayer. It's a time for meditation. There's a white bird or dove that always represents peace. Okay, think of this beautiful lazy river, lying on a raft, really having a fantastic afternoon with your mates or with your family, or with the people that you love, and just having a really good restful, peaceful stage. Okay, so out of this stressful circumstances that you've got in your life, a time of peace is coming, a time of rest, a time of meditation, a time of going within, a time of just, like this, taking some time out for yourself. You might like fishing, you might, maybe enjoy camping, or, having a bit of a holiday perhaps, okay? Either which way, peace is coming, okay? So you need to be patient during this time, okay? Deal with the stuff in your head. And this is exactly what this advice card is for you. The advice is the Five of Crystals. So the Five of Crystals in normal tarot is that of being left out in the cold, okay? So it's either financially you've lost a job or lost money, or emotionally you've lost a loved one, or possibly dealing with maybe you're in a relationship but you feel like your person is not caring about you, or you've just ended a relationship and someone's dumped you and you're feeling a little bit left out in the cold. Okay, whatever your circumstances, the advice here with the Five of Crystals in this deck is slightly different. And there you have the gnome fixing up his house. He's building his house. Here you have apples, and these apples are very ripe, which means things in your life are ripe for the picking. Okay, you've got a bird, he's whistling. So this is basically a card of, mending your home, and your home is your soul. Your home is maybe your actual house, but mending your soul, taking, again, this time out for yourself, and whistle through the hard times, okay? Remembering that God takes away what is no longer serving us. So if it was a job or if it was a relationship, it may be painful and hurtful, but God knows better. They actually know, when you've been sitting at work and people have been, running you down, or they're making you work and doing hours that really you shouldn't be doing, or they're taking advantage of you, okay? Or you're having relationships where, your person never respected you, they never saw what you brought to the table, they never gave you time or energy, they constantly making you feel like you left out, you're always left out in the cold, you've been breadcrumbed, you given or strung along, letting them treat you like shit. So what God's done is God's going, you know what, I'm taking them out. I'm taking them out of your life. I'm taking them out of the picture so that you are able to, have a better life and a better quality of life. And the outcome for you, okay, so whether this is love or not, is that of the Two of Cups. So, I'm so sorry, my son's just come back into the room and he's playing with his toys. I don't think I'm supposed to work this week. Okay, so the Two of Cups in this card is that of a soulmate. Okay, so for some of you, once you get out of these hard times, once you've taken some time out for yourself and you had a little bit of patience with yourself and you realized that these circumstances are actually for the best, if it's a love situation, it's because you've got a soulmate coming in, okay? If it's not a love situation, then this is about having your soul people. So It's about bringing in perhaps a job that's better for your soul. I mean, cups is hearts. Hearts is anything to make you feel happy. Hearts makes you happy, full of heart, full of joy. This is rainbows and dolphins and, you know, beauty. So what's coming in is much better than what you had, okay? So take the time out for yourself, relax, be patient, because whatever's coming is a lot better. Hope you don't mind the music in the background. A little bit of extra music coming in for us. Yeah, whatever's coming in for you guys, whether it's your soulmate, so, you know, to replace the lost loved one or someone, this is someone who is really going to love you, who's going to give you the time and the effort and everything you never had before, okay? You just need to have a bit of patience, and you've got to deal with these inner demons, okay? It's in your head, okay? For others, like I said, it's your soul job, it's your soul group, your soul partnership, whatever it is that you've gone through, you're going to get a lot better, and it's going to make you feel so much more happier. So just have the patience, take the time out for yourself, and we'll go with that. Okay, so I am going to just do 3 cards for the week, and just tell me, angels, for pile number 1 for money and career, give me 3 cards. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings for you. See, what did I say? So regardless of whether this is love or not, there is a new financial beginning for you, a new job offer perhaps, a new start. Maybe you might come into some kind of money or have some kind of money coming in. Wow, 2 aces. Okay, so you have got a passionate new beginning. Okay, so whether it's a passion in love or passion in money, this is about maybe perhaps a passionate new creative endeavor. This is you waiting. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You've worked very hard. You've dealt with a lot. And the angels are saying, we're now rewarding you with a brand new beginning. And you've got 2 aces here. Something that's going to be financially beneficial and a lot better than what's gone in the past. And something that you can be very passionate about and very creative with, and something that's going to be really happy. And you've even got some beautiful tunes in the background, you know, to sing you along and let you work along. Okay, right, pile number 1. Let me just, for those of you interested in love, let's just get 3 cards for pile number 1. What can they expect after this hard stuff? So yeah, pile number 1. So you have dealt with a period of unrequited love. Okay, you have come out of a period of there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, and that is the thing that you need to understand. That the angels saw that. You may totally disagree and say, oh, no, but I love my person and I completely find them attractive and blah, blah, blah. Yes, but your relationship wouldn't be finished or over if there wasn't enough either way. Something is come between your relationship and stopping this relationship to keep it going, okay? And so that is why the angels have removed it. You may have loved and adored your person, but your person didn't love and adore you the way that you deserve. And that's the whole thing, is understanding. Angels know what you deserve. It's not necessarily, you may think that you're being punished, and it's not. They know you deserve better. And so they want to give you better. And they're bringing in someone who there's a lot of strong chemistry. There's a lot of a magnetic attraction. So please do not feel in any way, okay, that you didn't deserve and you're being punished. You're not. It was unrequited. Okay, so whether your person didn't appreciate you, whether your person was maybe perhaps flirting with other people, maybe your person was giving attention to other people, it was unrequited. Okay, it wasn't going to last, because you would have been very unhappy if you carried on in that situation. So the angels had to step in and remove this person from your life. Okay. But look what they're bringing in for you. They're bringing in someone that there's so much magnetic attraction. With the Ace of Rods there, this is a new beginning, a new offer that's coming in, a love offer, one that there's a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry. You and this person really and truly have a lot of chemistry together, okay? And it's very passionate. And this person is your soulmate, okay? And they're asking you to go ahead. You can make the romantic gesture with this person, okay? You may express your love with this person, because this person really and truly is your person. Okay, so this is what I have for you, pile number 1. Give me a thumbs up if this reading makes any sense to you. Hopefully you enjoyed this reading, and please don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will chat to you soon. Thank you, and have a good day. Bye-bye. Hello, and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 2. And this is going to be your reading. Okay. So we have got the Ace of Wands, Two of Swords, Guard of Swords. Just going to move these up a little bit. Ten of Hearts, and we have Alice in Wonderland. Okay, so your current energies is that of the Ace of Wands. Okay, so your current situation is one where you are possibly coming out of a period of non-action, and you're kind of being transformed into basically this butterfly. Okay, it means that there's a new beginning starting for you, and you're starting something that's fairly passionate. Okay, so whatever that may mean for you, it can be a passionate project, it can be a passionate job, it could be something you're passionate about, you know, love-wise, you know, it could literally be anything. It's just there's a new beginning, and it's something that's, you know, I feel like it's unraveling you. If you kind of really look at this card, and it's like they're peeling back, or they're trying to pull back all this stuff that's going to set you up and set you free. Okay, so you kind of been set free into this world to start over with something in your life. Okay, and maybe you kind of expecting a situation where you've kind of been fighting with someone, or you've kind of been blocked, or you have blocked yourself from a situation with the Two of Swords there. Okay, this is the, you know, people sparring, and it doesn't have to be actual physical, you fighting with someone, or been arguing with someone, or in any sense or form. This could be you arguing within yourself. You may be fighting yourself, you may be stopping yourself from making a decision, or stopping yourself from moving forward. And this is basically what you're expecting, but I think, you know, you're actually getting this new beginning. Okay, so whatever you've been blocking, or whatever you've been fighting, or whoever you've been fighting, you know, there's kind of a new beginning here for you. Okay, what's hidden to you is this Guard of Swords. So that is a card of kind of rushing in to save the day. It's also a card of, I mean, Guard of Swords is Robin Hood. So Robin Hood steals from the rich to give to the poor. So it could be a circumstance where maybe something that, you know, I kind of see that as a card of give and take almost. So maybe like this sparring is, you know, you and a certain person have constantly been fighting because there's this, you know, someone's taking and someone's giving too much. Okay, and perhaps there's going to be a bit of a change in energies is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so that could be anything, in whatever your circumstances are. There's going to be this change of energies, or, you know, this balancing up, this balancing act, where someone's possibly going to charge in with some kind of determination to go after what they want in life. And yeah, it's not necessarily stealing from the rich to give to the poor kind of circumstances, but there's definitely this giving back or getting back kind of situation, whether you're the poor person or the rich person. Well, that's really your circumstances. We're all very different, but it's, you know, whoever's been doing all the giving, someone's about to get it back, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. What are you asked to do with the Ten of Hearts is you're asked to see your situation in whatever which way, in with all the love that you have. You know, you're starting to see the love or filling all your own cups is basically, you know, the Ten of Cups is having your complete wish fulfillment. It's about having everything you've ever wanted in your life, you know, your perfect relationship, your perfect, well, there's no such thing as perfect, so as perfect as it gets, relationship, perfect job, perfect family, perfect house, perfect country, perfect place, perfect grandchildren, whatever it is that you, but this is having all your cups fulfilled. And I think right now you're asked to just feel like all your cups are already fulfilled. Feel this sensation of things, you know, being better. Feel the sensation of you already having everything you've ever wanted. And the more you fill up your own cups and within yourself, and the more you unravel this new you, the quicker you're going to get with Alice in Wonderland, the outcome being a change. Okay. Alice in Wonderland is very much the Wheel of Fortune card. You know, what goes up must come down, and vice versa. So there's going to be a massive change to your circumstances, and it's going to bring about a new beginning. And as like I said, this new beginning is going to be quite passionate. I mean, like, remember in Alice in Wonderland, you know, one minute it's eat me and she gets big, and the next minute it's eat me and she gets, or drink me and she shrinks again, and, you know, she goes through this like really crazy, you know, psychedelic kind of acid trip of a dream. And it's basically maybe what you feel like you've been through. You know, there's fighting, and there's this sense of being poor, and then, you know, not knowing what to do, and confusion, and not knowing where to go, and feeling blocked. So this is all basically a part of your cocoon stage, where you've basically gone in order to transform, in order to change you. Okay, it's bringing about a massive amount of change in your life. So whatever you've gone through, things are about to change. Okay, but you're asked to really fulfill your own cups for now. So start to find ways to fill your cup, whether it's with family, or start to see, you know, what you have and appreciate what you have in your life, in order for you to have this change that you are asking for. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to ask for 3 cards just to give me an idea for when it comes to money and finance, what's coming in for pile number 2, you know, in the near future for their money and their finance. And then I'll get you a very quick love one. Pile number 2's money and finance within the next, well, just say a couple of weeks. Okay, so there's some kind of compassion, love and compassion that needs to be coming in. This could be love and compassion towards yourself, being loving and compassionate towards your maybe work colleagues, or towards your own career, or maybe being a little bit more compassionate about your partial circumstances. Here you have got 9 of Cups, so you're having a wish fulfillment coming in. Okay, this is very much again your 10 of Cups, and you have got the Emperor. Okay, so you may be asking for about a position that you're wanting a bit of leadership in. Maybe you know, you're wanting a bit of a wish fulfillment, one that's going to make you feel like you kind of are able to be more in control of your finances, or you're wanting to be a little bit more in control of your surroundings, or control of your job. Okay, like I said, for some of you it's a leadership role. Maybe you perhaps looking for something that's, you know, going to give you a like, you know, the Emperor is someone who's, you know, he rules his land and he rules his kingdoms, and he's quite wealthy, you know. So if your wishes is to have a new job, or to having, you know, something that's a lot more compassion, something that you care more about. Okay, so your career, having something that you actually care about, you're able to lead. You know, the Emperor is that very much of a very strong, powerful leader, you know, a very fantastic father, a very fantastic, you know, owner or manager or leader in some way. So this is about you leading people in a compassionate, loving way. So, you know, as much as he's quite the stern, you kind of seeing this, you know, beady-eyed, stern leader, you know, that, you know, knows what they want. They've got their, you know, almost like a crystal ball in their hand, and this unk, and it's kind of like this, I know what I'm doing, I know where I'm going, I know I have all the knowledge and all the power around me to take control of the situation. You're also asked, however, to be quite compassionate and caring and loving, you know, to the people around you, or people who are surrounding you. You know, if you do take on a career move, and there could be some people around you that maybe don't like the fact that you've got this new job, or that you've got this new position in a company, especially if you're moving up and they're not. So just, you know, be a little bit compassionate to the people around you. And of course, like I said, a really great leader is someone who leads, not necessarily being a great boss, but being a great leader is someone who leads and actually, you know, shares a lot of love and compassion with the people around them, and, you know, really teaches people to be the best people that they are. Okay. But either which way, there's a wish fulfillment coming in for you, pile number 2. I'm going to do a bit of a love reading, but yeah, there's a passionate new beginning for you, and it's going to be your wishes fulfilled. And for some of you, even, you know, from 9 of Cups is going to lead to a 10 of Cup moment for you, which is having everything you wanted. Okay, so love, first card out. Okay, getting to know each other as you reveal your most intimate selves to each other. Your love will deepen. What else do we have? Okay, so we've got the chemistry card. I'm sure these were the exact same stuff that came out in pile number one. Maybe not. Okay, so it came out in reverse, which I don't read reversals, but there may be a situation where maybe there isn't as much chemistry with someone, or there may not be a lot of magnetic bonds. Maybe as you get to know them, that may become better. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. Okay, I'm just going to have one more card. Okay, and for some of you, you may be going through a bit of a separation period. You may be separated from someone you love. There may be some time apart within your relationship. Maybe it's because of this fighting that's been going on, or this sparring, this not seeing eye to eye and not seeing each other in the way that you need to be seeing each other. So that's probably maybe why the chemistry is upside down. Maybe there's, a little bit of fighting when it comes to your love life. Okay, and it's causing a bit of a separation. Now, this could be a physical distance separation, like you actually get separated or break up with someone, or this just could be emotionally, the separation is not there. So maybe what you're needing to know is, you guys kind of need to go back to basics and start to get to know each other again. And you need to add more chemistry back into your love life. Okay, so that is basically what I have for you guys. Okay, either which way, this pile, definitely new beginnings coming up, and that's possibly going to lead, and it doesn't mean that this is going to happen in the next couple of weeks or months, but the possibilities are definitely within your energy field, which means it's going to start manifesting pretty soon. Okay, I could say probably within the next couple of months, possibly 6 months, you'll start to see this manifestation move, where you're going to start to find leadership roles, or being able to become a little bit more of a leader within your life. And it's going to give you a lot of wish fulfillment, a lot of passion. I think you need to, in your love life, bring your chemistry back. Okay. And that is what I have for pile number 2, and I will chat to you soon. Hello and well done. Well done. Welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 3, the Jasper Stone. Okay, here's your reading. Right, so we have Jack and the Beanstalk, Seeker of Crystals, Child of Hearts, Seeker of Swords, and the Four of Hearts. Okay. Right. Okay, so your current circumstances is that very much of the Jack and the Beanstalk, which is also the Hanged Man. Okay, so you may feel like things in your life are, okay, so this could mean a number of things. So it's being in suspense. And the reason why things are in suspense is because you're asked to look at your circumstances or your situation or the people around you from a different perspective and from a different angle, okay? You're asked to perhaps deal with some kind of sacrifice within your life, and that sacrifice is sometimes, going to bring you about a new perspective or a new understanding as to why your circumstances are the way that it is, okay? Now, this isn't always really a bad thing. It's just, I'm kind of skipping a card to the side there, because with the unknown, or what you don't see coming with the Child of Hearts, is the reason why you're asked to look at life in a different way, or look at your life in a different way, or look at your views in a different way, or look at a certain person in a different way, is because there is a situation that's coming up. And again, I know I'm skipping, but the cards kind of go together, because the Hangman is the same or similar kind of message. There's a situation that's coming up for you that you don't see yet, and this situation is going to give you because this is Goldilocks. She's peering into a home, and she's quite curious as to these different people and how they live differently. So I think you're getting a situation that's coming up for you that's different to what you know. Okay. So this may be differences in people who have a different culture, people who have a different religion, people who have a different way of being, okay? And if you are quite stuck on your ways, then you might not be able to appreciate these people or this situation or this job or whatever it is that's just different. And so you're asked to really look at life in a different way. Jack and the Beanstalk also, if you think about the story, he, you know, he decided to take a bit of a chance on something new. You know, he was sick and tired of his life being the same. He takes the cows to the market, they get their bread, their milk, they come home, they take the next cow to the market, you know. And he was like, when someone offered him, you know, some magic beans, he was like, you know what, I'm going to take a chance, and I'm going to, you know, throw these magic beans out. Well, his mom threw the magic beans out and it grew this beanstalk. And, you know, we all know in the end, you know, even though he went through a lot of drama and giants and a whole bunch of things, he landed up with a golden egg. And that golden egg, well, it was a golden egg and a duck that laid the golden eggs so that he could then become rich. Okay. And so this is where this is like the sacrificial lamb kind of energies. You know, it's in suspension so that you understand what kind of sacrifices are needed. Seeing life in a different perspective, seeing life from a new way, you know, more of a curious way, or more from a, I don't know, you know, like a creative way or like an artistic way, you know, in order to change your circumstances. Okay. So with the Seeker of Crystals, this is also, okay, so on one hand, it is the Knight of Coins, and that is a very slow moving knight. Okay, so that is being slow and methodical and thinking things through. It's also this deck, it's the card of the lion that needed to, you know, the brave lion that found like he was the coward lion, and how he kind of also changed or tried things new on his path of the yellow brick road, where he actually found courage, okay, to deal with certain things. And there he's being crowned. Let me just bring this towards you. He's being crowned by the reef. Okay, these birds are crowning him. So he, you know, he's kind of becoming the king of the jungle again. And this is about you just, you know, really gaining your strength at the moment, okay? Gaining your strength, taking your time. There's no need to rush right now, okay? Things are being in suspension so that you take your time, be methodical, think that very carefully, look at things from a different perspective, look at the people, look at your life. Maybe there's something that you're wanting to do, and you just need to see it from a different side, because again, with the hidden, that's what's hidden from you, okay? Remember, Goldilocks peers in, she sees these people and she's, you know, she's curious. You know, why is there 3 different chairs and 3 different beds and, you know, 3 different porridges? You know, why do these people, you know, why would they have one with hot, one with cold, and one with just right? Why don't they all have the same? In my house, we all eat the same porridge, we all sleep in the same chairs, or sit in the same chairs, we all sleep in the same bed. So that's what's hidden from you, is seeing someone's life from a different perspective, and actually maybe perhaps understanding maybe why or something. Okay. What are you asked to do? The advice card, you've got the Seeker of Swords. So the Seeker of Swords, which is quite funny, because the Seeker of Swords is very different to the Seeker of Crystals. Seeker of Crystals is slow and methodical. Maybe it's what you're expecting things to be like. With the Seeker of Swords, is asking you to persist. It's asking you to speed up, rush in, persist, take control. That's quite opposite energies actually, but yeah, I mean, you know, the Scarecrow also felt like, you know, they weren't really good enough. He actually puts in, you know, in the storyline, you know, can't even scare a crow kind of thing. But it's really and truly about persisting and believing in yourself, and knowing that you can actually do this. Do not give up. Do not give up on your hopes and dreams, even if things seem slow or they seem. Because remember, the Seeker of Crystals is what your expectations are. You expect things to be slow, or you expect to feel like you're not good enough. So this is about not to give up, okay? Don't give up on whatever it is that you're wanting, even though it may feel like things are not in reach, or you feel like you're hanging from this tree, okay? Your outcome is the Four of Hearts, and that is also, so this is someone who is feeling very sad, very depressed, okay, and they're feeling like they've been abandoned, okay? So here's this ship has sunk. They're sitting on the raft, they're trying to surrender, but even their surrender flag is kind of tattered and torn. This poor mermaid's poor heart, look, her other heart is gone, okay? Which you don't see there as well, sitting behind you, is the fact that there are 3 mermaids basically rushing in, with full hearts, with beautiful, dolphins coming in to really and truly save her. So you don't see what's coming, okay? You don't see this different perspective. You don't see this different situation that's kind of coming in. So don't give up hope. Pile number 3 is what you're asked to do. You're asked to go within, find your strength, find your courage, look at your situation from a different angle, and not to give up hope. Don't feel like you are a useless scarecrow, okay? Because there are people coming in to help you. There is a situation coming in, offer, or something's coming in, but you may be too caught up in your own pain or hurt or upset that you won't see it, okay? I'm going to pull 3 cards for you to give you a idea of your love and your career and money first, and then I'll pull 3 cards for the love. So what is pile number? Okay. So Ace of Swords. So here's a card of new beginnings. So there is clarity coming in for you. This is a new beginning or new ideas, clarity. There may be perhaps a situation where it's going to be completely out of the blue, just something that comes up. You don't see it, but something that comes up completely out of the blue in your love or money situation, okay? Let's get another card for pile number 3's money situation, please. Money situation. Okay. So there may have been perhaps someone who was trying to get away with something. So maybe that's what you don't see. Someone was trying to get away with something. More swords here. So perhaps, there was some kind of... Look, it could be self-sabotage for some of you. There could be some kind of sabotage when it came to your work situation, and the truth is coming out on that somehow. Maybe you felt like you were trying to get away. Oh, wow. 3 swords in a row. And at the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Swords. Wow. So, yeah, there seems to be a situation where maybe perhaps someone was trying to pull a move here. Okay, it could be a self-sabotaging situation for some of you. It may be, and you're going to about to get some truth on the fact that maybe perhaps you self-sabotage yourself. Maybe you always cutting yourself short, and you're not allowing yourself, because you don't believe in yourself, you don't have enough faith in yourself, and you don't believe that you have what it takes in your career, that you constantly maybe cutting yourself too short in your circumstances, okay? Or it could be someone in your workplace that was, trying to get away with something, or trying to skip a couple of steps, and these steps can't be skipped, okay? So whether that's, trying to steal someone else's idea in order to get a project put in, or trying to, sneak off early, it really can be anything. Trying to get away with murder, whatever that was, the truth is going to come out on that, okay? Someone is being watched here with the Page of Swords. That means that, they're kind of watching you, or they're snooping on you, so just to be careful. It could be the fact that, the truth will come out that maybe someone was trying to steal your ideas or trying to steal your stuff. So just be very careful when it comes to work and money, okay? There could also be, with the Page of Wands, some kind of new communication coming in. Maybe perhaps you're being watched on your social media somehow, and someone may come up with a new idea. Maybe what it's got to do with your social media. Someone may come up with a new plan or a new idea. Okay, so not really too sure what that's about, but as I said, it's just be aware of the possible deception, or if it's maybe even you being a little bit self-deceptive here. Okay. Okay, so we're going to get 3 cards for love for pile number 3. Can I please have 3 cards for love? Let go of control issues. Okay, allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from the unusual type in expectations and attraction. You attract romantic love and enjoy this moment fully. Okay, so in your love life, maybe this is the perspective. You don't see that the soulmate that's possibly coming in pile number 2 is something that's different. I'm going to go back to the kind of the career thing, because that's also, if you're still listening and you haven't logged off and you weren't interested in love, even with the career, what you don't see is this new perspective, and just don't sabotage something before you looked at it from all angles. Okay, so I'm just also putting that out there for the working and money situation. There could be something that you might be trying to skip too many steps, and you're not being methodical enough in a situation, or you're not rushing in quick enough in a certain situation because you're all in your head, and you kind of sabotaging things from moving forward. Okay, and so that these ideas going to come in. And when it comes to love, let go of control issues, because you might be standing in the way. You might be self-sabotaging yourself. Perhaps in your love life, you're asked to keep an open mind, look at people from a different thing, try to allow, this person may differ. It may be someone from a different culture, and you would never have normally accepted this kind of person into your life. There may be, something different or unusual about these people, or very, they could look like someone you might date, but, the way that they live and the way that they act and the way that they live their lives just may be completely different to what or how you live your life, okay? And this person might still be your soulmate. So don't allow the differences to come between you and this person. And attraction, well, yes, definitely there'll be a lot of attraction for you and this person. So it just may be something else that could be different. Okay, that is what I have for you, pile number 3. Give me a thumbs up and comment or like, subscribe or share, and I'll chat to you soon.